Hey besties, I am Gabriella Elena. We do everything here from lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. And if you're new here, we just became best friends. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. Alrighty, so today we are going to be doing the easiest makeup tutorial ever. We're friends, right? And a lot of you guys have been telling me, Gabby, I just want a quick beat that I can do from the daytime and the night. See, I showed you guys how to do a nude lip and then change it into a red lip just with this look. I do this if I want to go for brunch, the mall, or even if I want to go out on a date. You can never go wrong with a nice bronze smoky eye, nude lip, or red. It's just easy. I'm going to show you what to use, what technique. Don't think too much about it. It's just going to be me and you doing our makeup together, okay? So if you want to see how I do this bronze easy beat, stay tuned. Bye. Hey besties. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is do your skin care. A lot of you may not know, but I am a licensed esthetician, so skin is one of the most important things before you even think about makeup. You want to make sure your skin is nice and prepped and, you know, looking good. So I am freshly moisturized, and now I'm going to move on to primer. So primer is, of course, what you put on right before your foundation. You can use a pore filling primer to make it more smooth, like that's one of my favorites. Or you can have a mattifying primer if you're super oily, or you can have a hydrating primer if your skin is really dry. So you want to find the best primer for your skin. For today, I'm going to use my Hourglass Mineral Veil. It's like a nice slip. It fills the pores and gives me a nice smooth finish, and it has SPF because we know we're gonna be out in the sun, and sunblock is one of the most important things you need. So I'm gonna use that about like 2 pumps, and this does leave like a little cast, so I do recommend this with makeup if you are a brown girl like me. So next is I like to put on my concealer. I know you can put, there's no correct order, but that's just me because I just want to wear as less makeup as possible. I know, this is coming from a full coverage queen, less makeup as possible. But what I do first is I like to use 2 concealers. So one is literally 1 shade lighter than my skin tone, just one. And I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealer. And this is just going to cancel out any of the darkness, like so. Here, and I'm only placing that in the inner corner. You do not have to sit up here and just spread it all around. I made this mistake too, but it's so unnecessary. You just want to put it right in the corner, right in the end, and it's gonna also lift the face and brighten it. So now that I did the first little layer, I'm gonna go in with the shade that's two shades lighter. So I always like to match the brightest part of my body, which is usually my chest. Or you can do your inner wrist. That's gonna be lighter. And I just place that right on top. Right on top. Placing that down the bridge. So you can have a snatch nose. Right at the brightest part. Wherever the sun hits you, it's dead in the center. Now, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit because the longer you let it sit, the more coverage you get. And I like to go in with a brush. So the brush is going to be adding a lot more coverage, and a sponge is going to just make it more seamless. So I'll show you with both, but I just want, you know, a little bit more coverage when it comes to concealer. Okay, so all I do is just push it into the skin. I'm just pushing and I'm just lifting. I'm not spreading it all around. I'm just pushing and lifting. That's all we want to do. So I'm doing it like this so you can see all the placement. And once you get the hang of it, you're gonna do your makeup in like 5-10 minutes, I promise. My favorite foundation is the Tint Adult Ultra by Lancome. I'm in the shade 460 and I like the skin tint. When I'm on vacation, I just use the skin tint, but when I want to add a little bit more coverage, these two together, chef's kiss, no flashback, no nothing. So what I do is Fenty Skin Tint shade 19, if you're my complexion. I just go right here, just a little, and then I just do one small pump here, one pump here. It's really not a lot. A flat, dense, like kabuki type brush, and I stipple that. You guys hear my stomach? So loud. I'm a little hungry. I stipple that all over. And I'm not going underneath the eye because we already have product there. And if you put too much, it's gonna look cakey. Bring that down. And just whatever left on the brush on the forehead. Remember, the denser the brush, the more coverage you're gonna get. The fluffier the brush, the less coverage you're gonna get. And I'm still gonna show you what it's like with the sponge. So now, you're gonna want to get a deeper shade. This I got from the Dollar General. I freaking love. It's called Believe Beauty, and this one is in deep. So all I do, this little hollow part of your cheek, I just do a swipe here and a swipe here. Literally, it just should follow the natural curve of your cheekbones. Then I go from the top, starting from where my eyebrow is, here and here and right here. I'm gonna show you, I do not drag it all the way down. That's just not what I do. And if you have a larger forehead, you can just do a swipe here and just to hide the little double chin. Okay? A little smaller dense brush like this. All I'm doing is buffing it out. See? You can see there's no definition here because it's not blended, but it's more here. You see? Circular motions, and I'm buffing upwards because we want to lift the cheek. So just, then I'm gonna grab a more smaller, and I'm rubbing the contour color into my brows because we don't want to know where it starts and ends. You want it to just have a natural shape, and whatever's left, we bring it down. We're not touching the middle because we want to leave a nice clean streak. And then we're blending this down so it can have a more lifted effect. Going back in, and we are rubbing whatever left on our foundation brush, blend it all out on the sides, just like that. Now I'm using my sponge. This is the Paw Paw sponge on Amazon. I believe it comes in like 6 in a pack, y'all. The softest sponge. Is softer than the Beauty Blender, and it's only $9 for like a pack of 6. Beat by Twiggy put me on and never went back. Okay? I forgot about this side. Look. Don't forget to blend everywhere, guys. So, all I'm doing is lightly blending everything together so it can be seamless. Now we're going to set. Gonna set with Laura Mercier translucent powder, a OG classic, and I'm gonna take the damp beauty blender. Press whatever left, and I'm just going to press. I am not sitting here letting it just sizzle and bake here. I don't bake anymore, you know, I used to. Not anymore. Sometimes if I really want this to cake, but no. All I do is just push the product into the skin. Push, push, push. Like so. Wherever I get the most oily, I just literally just push and press. Push and press. This is just gonna lock everything in. And the color is translucent, so it's not going to, you know, add any flashback or look crazy or too light. You can place this all over, but what I like to use is the Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation, just for a little bit more coverage. And it looks a lot softer and I look airbrushed. Take another dense fluffy brush, do a nice big swirl, and I go into a buffing motion, like so. And it just makes me look like I have 0 pores, which we all know I have large pores. And I'm just buffing that away, also buffing away the translucent powder. So the base is done. So now we're just going to blush, contour, little bronzer, highlight, and show you how simple it is. So we're gonna go into a nice deeper shade, just like 1 or 2 shades darker, let's say 2, than your complexion. I'm using Iman's Earth Day with an angled fluffy brush, starting from back where the hollows of your cheeks, and we're swiping down upwards, going down but up, following your natural cheekbones. Like so. Going back underneath, and then around the forehead. Back in with that same nose contour brush, starting from the brows down, not too much, don't go too crazy. That's it. I'm gonna use my favorite blush from Laura Mercier, and that is the Grapefruit blush. And I like to start from the back and sweep upwards. Everything is upwards because we are lifting the apples up, like so. A nice sweep across the nose because we like to look more youthful. And look at the cheekbones. If you feel like it's always too much or it is too much, you just go back in with that powder foundation brush and just blur it. Base is done. Now let me show you a real quick, simple eye look that will get you out the door, and literally what I do all the time. So your concealer, you're gonna use it as a primer, 1 dab. And we're just going to blend it out. This is going to be the primer for the shadow. You don't even have to use shadow. I'm going to show you how to use it with your bronzer or contour. Because a nice little brown smoky eyes, always going to look good, honey. Always. We're going to go take just a fluffy brush. This time I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush. This is Morphe M505 brush. your bronzer or contour. Tilt your head back so you can see where your crease is and follow the natural shape. We're gonna do like a nice sweeping motion. See how it goes down? You can follow your natural contour. That. Sweeping motion. Follow your natural contour. Go back, and then we're going to press the contour powder shade right on the eyelid. So a nice bomb brown smoky eye. We're just pressing. Look, I'm not being precise, be a little messy because it's smoky, but we're just staying right underneath that crease because we want to keep it light up here. Cool. You can even do a little sweep on the sides so it can have more extended cat eye effects, but if you don't feel too comfortable, it's literally, because it's hollow here, so it's just gonna look like a nice contour here. Same where you use the brush, I'm gonna go right underneath to add some depth. My contour shade. You can put mascara here, but I'm extra. I have to wear eyeliner. I like just a little bit. My favorite eyeliner right now is the Huda Beauty Lifeliner, the Quick and Easy. Guys, look at this. Perfection. She did her thing. And it lasts all day and it's super black. So if you want an eyeliner tutorial, I might have to do a separate video because now I've done learned how to do eyeliner in my sleep. But the trick is to use it like a stamp. So you just literally press, put it on the side and press. Because that's all that I do. Mascara, and I use the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, my current fave mascara. Or you can put on some lashes. So let me show you how some lashes can change the game if you know how to apply lashes. I'm a lash girl. And I'm using Lady Lash, the only lashes I ever use, and regular schmegular. Alrighty, so my lashes are on. You can do mascara or you can apply lashes. I'm a lash girl. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna show you just a quick little highlight demonstration. We're not gonna do too much, just so we can make the face pop. So I'm gonna grab a little dense brush and my little highlighter. I'm gonna place it right at the tip of the nose, just a little bit, and right here so that bridge can stand out. Inner corner of the eye. And then I'm gonna take my middle finger and place that right here. Just add like a nice swatch. And that's it. So you can have just a nice little glow. Now you can add regular clear lip gloss. I'm gonna use some brown lip liner. Line your lips. I already had some chapstick on. But let's see. Clear lip gloss. Not clear. Brown sugar for Juvia's Place. Nude lip. This is your, I'm going out tonight. I can't get my makeup done, but I want to still be cute. This is my everyday. If I want to go take a quick photo, if I want to just go out to brunch, lunch, even if I want to go out at night. You can't mess this look up. The easiest makeup tutorial ever. If you want to dress this up with a bold lip, let me show you. And there. Turn it into day or night. Just change the lip and you guys are good. the easiest makeup tutorial ever. Hope this helps. I hope this was a breeze, and I hope you master this makeup look so you can be like, I don't need to go to a makeup artist. I'm good. I got this. All right. I hope this helped you guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. You see, I'm being a little bit more consistent. Bye, guys.